And then last but not least, heading into the NFC South, look, the NFC South might be the most capricious, mercurial division in all of football. And I'm going to preface this by saying we all know the Saints are going to win the division. And statistically, at least in terms of efficiency, efficacy, and passer rating, Drew Brees is playing the best football of his career. And I know Michael Thomas is still holding out because of a contractual dispute, and I believe they're apart by about $1 million. But sooner or later, they will get a deal done. I think it's going to end in a compromise. But they have Michael Thomas. They still have a speedy Ted Ginn Jr. They brought in Jared Cook, who's a very underrated tight end. And of course, they have Alvin Kamara there too. And they have Latavius Murray for short yardage and goal line situations. Oh, no, by the way, they still have Jordan Cameron and Marshawn Lattimore there too. I mean, the Saints' 2017 draft class is what has saved the team from moving on from Sean Payton and Drew Brees from a couple of years ago. But bar none, the Saints have one of the best rosters in football, and they're far and away the most talented team in that division, if not the entire NFC. The Falcons, they have the Julio Jones turmoil. Same thing with Michael Thomas. Julio Jones is seeking a new deal. Only difference is, of course, Julio Jones is not holding out. And I've always liked Matt Ryan. But the three other quarterbacks in his division are more dynamic. Not saying they're better. I mean, well, Drew Brees is obviously better. But Cam Newton and Jameis Winston are not better, but they're clearly more talented. And Jameis Winston might have a better supporting cast than both of them. And no, he doesn't have a Christian McCaffrey, of course. Nor does he have a Julio Jones or Devontae Freeman. But he does have two all-pro caliber tight ends in Cameron Brate and O.J. Howard. And of course, Mike Evans. And I like the Bruce Arians Jameis Winston combination, tandem, if you will. And look, Bruce Arians has done wonders with most quarterbacks he's worked with. Resurrected Carson Palmer's career, did a great job with Andrew Luck when Chuck Pagano missed some time back during 2012 due to leukemia, and Bruce Arians won Coach of the Year. He developed Ben Roethlisberger, developed Peyton Manning, and I have no reason to not believe that he won't develop a rapport with Jameis Winston. And I think those two will coalesce quickly, because Jameis Winston loves throwing the deep ball, and Bruce Arians' offense is a variation of the Air Coryell, so expect to see plenty of vertical passing for the Buccaneers this year. And with the Panthers, we don't know what version of Cam we're going to get anymore. We just don't. I know one thing. We're not going to see the Cam Newton from 2015 who won MVP. I know that much. And they still have a competent defense. I've always liked Ron Rivera, a good head coach, who's led the team on its best era in its albeit very short-lived history. But you have three other quarterbacks in that division who have been easily outperforming Cam Newton since 2016, for the most part. And that's reason enough to believe that the Panthers could even potentially end up in the cellar of that division this year. But that wraps it up for the division winners. So, to recap, my division winners for the NFC for the upcoming 2019 NFL season are the Philadelphia Eagles, the Chicago Bears, the Los Angeles Rams, and the New Orleans Saints. And that's all I have for today, folks, and thank you all for watching, as always, and listening, of course. And there's a lot more content to be coming up, and I'm going to start taking some questions. And If you've still been listening through these 20 minutes, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be posting my email in my future postings. Obviously, I'm pretty averse to posting my number out, but I will be putting my email out to take and answer your questions, and you can ask me anything about any kind of sport, and I will gladly answer it. The only catch is, keep it within the season. Like, for example, the NBA. The NBA is pretty much in a dormant state right now, so unless if something notable happens, I won't really be covering it all that much. But I'll be happy to answer any and all questions. But keep it short, brief, and relevant. And thank you all for listening, and have a wonderful day.